Okay, Omad. Have I tried Omad? Yes, I have tried one meal a day before. And what's the difference? Basically, you are just compressing your hours of eating into that 1 hour or like that one meal, depending on how long you finish that meal. So it can be like 1 hour or 2 hours. If you were to put it in simplified terms, because you are I kind of look at it as per time restricted eating. So you basically just restrict your meal to that 1 hour or 2 hour kind of window. And yeah, that's what Omad. Which means that you're basically doing everything fasted. Yeah, at the day, your daily activities, you're like walking or anything, it's all fasted. What's the main difference? It's actually more productive in a sense, because if you really think about it, if you are doing, say, a regular 16/8 fasting, you still have the 8 hours where you are kind of like eating and preparing food and thinking of what to eat. So all these are like time wastage too. But when you are actually at that 1 to 2 hours and one meal, you are it's really time saving, and you can actually spend more time doing work and creating things, going on with your life. So it's actually more productive in a sense. I think that's the most simplistic way of saying, of pointing out the benefits. Yeah. And I think if you might have experienced this before, if you eat, like say, if you eat the very next moment, you actually will feel very tired. That's for me lah. I feel that I'm really, really tired. I cannot focus. My brain is constantly foggy. I couldn't like focus on anything. And when I start to eat, I want to eat again. Like I want to continue eating. So when you are in that state, it makes doing work or carry on or continuing your daily activities a chore, you see. So what happens is you just skip that. You don't let your body go through that process, and really just bear your hunger for just stretch the fast a little longer so that you can have a big feast at the end of the day. Yeah. And this is actually what I am doing also. I not strictly Omad. I mean, here's the thing, there's a lot of labels going on like Omad, 1 meal per day. And I personally don't like to set it up in a way where it's very strict or very restricted. So I'm kind of doing an Omad also, but with more flexibility. So if, say for example, if I were to wake up at, say, 10 a.m. or 8 a.m. every day, my first meal will start. I will fast definitely for a basis of 16 hours. I will go all the way to 16 hours. Then I will probably eat something very, very light. Say, maybe a can of tuna, or like protein shake, or fruits. Then after that, I will kind of store all these calories, or kind of save all these calories for that big feast at the end of at night lah. Which you feel very satisfied, and it makes it it makes it very easy for you to fall asleep at night after a big meal. So that's what I kind of do. Sometimes I don't even have that snack. I will just push everything all the way back to the very big meal. I'll just have like my regular coffee with milk, or like coffee with milk and like some fruits like oranges, since Chinese New Year just passed and there are a lot of like oranges lying around in my place. So I'll just kind of like have some orange and push the fast all the way to the past 16 hours, like 20 over hours, 18 hours, and have that big meal at the end of the night. Yeah, which makes you feel a little more satisfying. Yeah. Yep. So that's how I do my fasting, and effects felt fantastic. It felt even better actually than before, where I am doing like shorter fasts. I actually enjoy like longer fasts. Like, it makes me really productive and clears out my mind a lot. I can focus on my work a lot better because I don't think of you do feel hunger, you do think of food, but as long as you look past this and you kind of like tell yourself that there are a lot of benefits in fasting. In that sense, prime your mind to actually think of fasting as something very good. And hunger is just your body signaling. Yeah. When you are hungry, it's not really because your body wants to eat. You see, just tell yourself that when you're hungry, it's not about the body telling you that it needs food. That's why I look at it. And past that, I would just save all the calories and have it at night. So the meal at night is really epic. Very, very big meal. I can have like a lot of rice and a lot of meat, and so a lot of rice and a lot of meat, a lot of carbs. Because I am currently at about 1,800 to 2,000 calories per night. So can you imagine if you were to, a little bit of knowledge, like if you actually put everything up to night time and you want to hit that calorie amount, you can imagine how epic the meal is. It's like, to put it into perspective, I'm just kind of like thinking in the back of my mind. Street-boiled steak, like a lean street-boiled steak, 200 grams is about 400 calories. So that's like 200 over grams street-boiled steak that I can eat and still not go over that calorie. And if you have if you ever seen like a 200 gram street-boiled steak, it's not very so it's like 1 kg of meat. Basically it's 1 kg of meat, 1 kg of street-boiled steak, 1 kg of street-boiled steak. And after eating, you are still not over your calories, so which is fantastic. Yeah. So even if you have like a small snack at the middle of the day, like before your fast, that goes up to about like maybe 300, depending on what you eat, 400 calories. I'm still at like 1,004 calories at night. I can still have a very, very epic meal. That's why I enjoy this. That's why I enjoy like my Omad, 1 meal per day kind of diet. And while I'm having all these meal like this like epic meal, and I'm still losing weight. So it's fantastic. You should try it really. Yeah.